Dali, you haven't uploaded in like a million years and we want to all know how to make money. Keep continuing to teach us. I know, guys, I'm sorry. I've just been through a rough patch, migraines, sore head, stuff like that. But, right, we'll leave all that pity stuff out and I'll get straight into the video. So, today I'm going to teach you how I made over $10,000 on one coin. Yes, you heard it, one coin, which I also did call in the Telegram. So, it's a free Telegram. You see here, Snoofi, 20 million market cap. I'll tell you more about it in a second. Just wanted to say, if you want to join the free Telegram, we chat in there. I drop a bunch of calls. I obviously have a paid Discord in the description as well if you want to join that. Um, of course, you don't have to. That's up to you. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It does help me out, but let's get into it. So, Dali, how are you saying you made $10,000 in one trade? Okay, well, I definitely didn't make it on this my 1 to 100 Solana challenge, but hey, I'm on 1.77, so we're doing pretty good from one. I took like 2 or 3 days out, so it was only like 1.5 days of trading, and we're almost like double the money already. So that was positive on stream. Uh, Obviously, I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't trade through this whole Snoofi meta. It's kind of been a tough time for me, but we'll get through it, right? So basically, you're like, oh, Dali, what do you mean? It says goes to 20 million, right? So when I actually called this to the guys in the group chat, it was at around, I believe, the same mark, because I bought it on this account and I sold it to invest in something else, and then I obviously my main wallet I loaded up. I think it was, yeah, so 2.2 million, right? 2.2 million market cap, and it's now up to 14 million, right? I'm not gonna brag because that candle does say 25 million. I'm not gonna exactly take that for granted because I know that was just like a one whale pump and then it went back down or whatever. But you see, 16 million there, right? It reached 16 mil. Have I taken anything out? No, I actually genuinely believe this could hit 20 mil, like I said, genuinely, and I'm keeping it in long term. I feel like it's just only getting started. This whole Reddit meta, it's looking pretty insane. So shout out to people in the Discord or in the Telegram who invested in Snoofi. That was one of our huge plays, I'd like to think. But you're like, oh, Dali, so how are you gonna make $10,000? Well, my friend, I called it 2 million and I bought a substantial amount. Let me say a substantial amount, over like 20 sol. I won't exactly go into detail how much because I don't want anyone tracking wallets and stuff like that. And but I made definitely over 10,000. And oh, Dali, but that's not possible for me. Well, dude, even if you had like one Solana and I called it 2 million, you could have got the 14. Now, are you gonna trust exactly what I say and do it? No, you shouldn't. That's definitely not what you should do. You should make your own opinions and you should form them as to why this would be the best scenario to buy and why it wouldn't. What do you mean by that? Well, dude, usually in crypto, there's always these things that blow up, these coins, meme coins, especially in Solana. And it's like, okay, yeah, but why do they blow up? Like, well, they certainly start off new metas. So when I seen Snoopy at 1 million and someone even called it a 350k, I believe, right? This is a whole new meta. It was taking Redditors to buy meme coins because that wasn't usually the case. It was the whole GME thing with Roaring Kitty and his coin, even on Solana, done amazing. But there was nothing like the actual Snoopy dog, a Reddit dog, that randomly just appeared on the blockchain, and it was not like it didn't have a Telegram, didn't have any of that stuff. It only had a Reddit, so you can just click on it here and you can see for yourself. Right, I go in here and then I'll click accept all for the cookies, whatever. We'll click out of that. You can see, dude, it's literally just the same thing. They just made a Reddit for it and nothing else. And can I say, this is hopping, bro. Like, there's like 300 upvotes here. I don't know how many views. Look at this guy, $7 in a dream. Turned $7 into $800. That is absolutely crazy. And you'll see gains like this a whole lot more than just small amounts. And I genuinely do believe, like, look at the memes and everything, guys. It's popping off. I think it could go to like real big highs. Look at this guy, $43 into 17k. Freaking crazy. And I don't think it's done. 20 Solana into 2769. That's 400k? Sheesh, that's crazy. Right? Enough of Dali being a Redditor and just watching watching Reddit clips or whatever. But so Dali, why do you think this will go higher? Well, it's a meta for one, and two, dude, everyone's talking about it. If you're on Twitter, you're on X, you're on any of them spaces, and you pay attention to this stuff, this coin is finna go crazy, and it did go crazy. Am I saying it's the end? Definitely not. Like with the hype it's getting, okay, look at this chart for example. it's fucking popping off, right? I cursed there, I apologize, but it actually is popping off. What would make you not want to buy this? Do you think you're gonna get a 14 million? That's gonna be the max? Dude, look at the Reddit, look at Twitter, look at everywhere. Every single person is talking about it, and they won't stop talking about it. And for good reason, because it just started a whole new meta. And if you look at an example for another meta, right? Just before I get into one of the coins I called while I was sick in the Telegram that actually went off huge, we're looking at Rap Dog, right? So this whole Rap Dog thing, you're like, oh yeah, it got to 10 million, that's whatever, dude. It got the highs of 28 million, 30 million. You could even, all right, we'll call all time high 30 mil. Dude, there's no way you would have expected this, right? But what's this say to you, right? That something that was getting not nearly as much attention as Snoofi is at 15 million, and this guy, yeah, got at 30. And I'm not saying it's a bad meme, dude. I actually love this meme, and I was like buying all the meta stuff because I actually had such FOMO that I missed out. I think I seen it at like 2 mil when it released, and I actually never got it, which to my disappointment was a huge mistake. But you know that happens. You're never gonna get all the winners in crypto. So you're like, Dali, okay, but how are you teaching us how to make money? Well, dude, right? We've identified a trend here, of Snoofi coin, right? So you're like, okay, right. So what's us identifying a trend got to do with anything? Well, as soon as you seen a trend like this, right? I was ready. I was in Pump Fun, or not in Pump Fun. I was in BULLX, by the way. Use BULLX. Use my early access code. It's in the description, and you get 10% off fees. The best trading bot. That's what we're using right now, BULLX. I completely forgot to mention that, but dude, I think everyone by now that's not new would know it. If you're new, we're using BULLX. Use BULLX. By far the best. Better than Photon. Better than all of them, in my opinion. Right? So we identified Snoofies. 15 million. We seen it on the first day. It got up to like 4 or something like that. I think I was sniping at 12 o'clock at night, and you're like, okay, that's still not explaining how you can make 10,000 one trade or whatever. Well, there is, right? So with metas comes a certain amount of coins that will literally blow up, dude. They will blow up just because this coin has gotten famous. And what better one than Snapchat Dog, right? I was thinking, oh, such a famous filter. There's no way it could go crazy, right? There's no way it would just like absolutely blow up and do amazing. Well, dude, I'm here to show you an example of a crazy, crazy perspective, right? I called this at 11k in the Telegram, sorry, right? And you're like, what? You called it at 12k or 11k? Yeah, I did, dude. I called it at 11k in this Telegram, right? The free one in my description, and I said, guys, I'm buying at this point for this one Solana challenge, right? And obviously, I was sick at the time, so I wasn't 100% healthy. I still am at 100% healthy. I'm actually far from it. But I said, guys, buy at 11k. What did I sell at? 50k, right? And you're like, why did you sell that? Well, I actually kind of sold the very top. You can see like that nowhere gets the 50k here, right? So I sold the top for a 5x, and then it kind of stalled out. But Snoofi blew up, and it went up to 160k. You're like, oh, well, you technically didn't hold for the 16x or whatever, so you don't win anything. Well, I still got a 5x, and it was a pretty damn quick one. I'd say in about 12 minutes we got a 5x. Okay, but that still doesn't teach us how to make money. Dude, a 10k call, you're putting in one Solana, you get 4.8 Solana back from like the 50k or whatever because of the volume, etc. Dude, you'd be pretty happy with making like even 500, 600 bucks. But if you wanted to actually make the serious money, you would have invested in Snoofi early when I called it. You would have invested in this coin early when I called it. Or you would have made your own plays. You would have been looking out for Reddit Dog, another one, right? And I didn't even get in this one. And it just goes to show you, right? And you're like, oh, Dolly, you're making excuses. No, dude. Literally, there's nothing more that I want to do right now than try to take this as much as being full time as possible. And I literally even say that I'm like, I'm focusing on my health at the moment. I'm not 100%. I apologize for taking time off, etc., etc. Not that it is anything to do with it. If you want to make money, you got to be around. But dude, there's literally so many Reddit dogs and stuff that's popping at the moment. You could go Reddit cat, for example, right? And you're trying to get in these really, really early. Limmy, for example, right? I don't know what the story is with Limmy here. We'll click into him. I believe this is the cat version. Dude, this is at 1 million. And look how slow it kind of popped off, right? So you're chilling at like the 50k mark or whatever, and then huge blow up because the other coin blew up. Snoofi got the 15 million or whatever, he's still going up. So you're thinking, this couldn't happen for this. Well, it possibly could. This could be a little downtrend before a huge spike up again. And do I think it's going to be like that? I really don't like buying derivatives that high or whatever. Technically, it's a derivative, it's just a copy of the meta or whatever. But if you got in somewhere around here, and dude, you just hold off because Snoofi's gonna do well, this will probably do well with it. It's the whole Reddit association thing. Now, it's not guaranteed, but you're hedging your bets pretty smartly, I'd say. Especially at this margin, 100k to 1 mil, even like you cashed out even at this range, the 800k range, dude, you're balling out. You made a good bit of money out of a decent trade. That still doesn't show you how to make money yourself, but you gotta identify the trends, and you gotta be in, you gotta not just be in my Telegram. I'm not saying it for like a paid shill or any sort of shill. You just gotta be present on social media. You gotta know what's going on. Are people talking about it? Are you about to get in early? Is there something new and innovative that someone hasn't came across yet? And in this case, there was. And I just showed you I called the 5x in that group chat, and how I called Snoofi, which is like, or not a 5x, it's 17 in total, but I cashed out a 5. And then I called Snoofi for like a, I don't know, what is it, 2 million to 16 million, so an 8x or whatever, right? But that's like huge, more bigger volume kind of play. So, if you're looking to invest in big books, you were trying to find innovative projects like that. And I'm saying, dude, this could reach 50 mil pretty easy, because it's something that's new, and it's the first of its kind. And who knows, Reddit actually might become one of the biggest meme coin platforms. It already is a bit, like for stocks and GME and all that sorts of stuff in the AMC token. So how do you identify it? You go on BULLX, you go on Pump Vision, you go on the About to Graduate section. Look at this one, for example, or Kelly, right? This is actually a pretty funny one. It's on 37k. Obviously, you probably want it to be a bit higher than, or you want it to be a bit lower than that when you're sniping them. But are we saying that's a bad place to get into? Definitely not. I could see this hitting Radium pretty soon, and I think it actually will. I actually might buy some on stream, just or on live, just for the actual pump. Because there's no way or Kelly doesn't, hit the highs. Let's see. I'll buy 0.5, right? Oh, that's a huge buy. I'm going to wait off for a little sell off here, I think. I don't want to buy the top exactly. Yeah, we'll buy 0.5 here. I'm fine with that, And you're like, wait, Dali, that's the craziest thing ever. You just bought the top. I don't think so. I think this will actually get to 100k pretty easily. Now, is this a big gamble and part of my 1 to 100 star challenge? Yeah, it is. Is it definitely gonna do well? No, but it's a definitely funny meme, and or slash Kelly. I mean, come on, guys, who wouldn't want something like this? It's a derivative, and it's definitely funny, right? So you basically get the idea. You're still identifying trends. You're still finding new and innovative things. Um, you can check up how this coin done for itself, probably, because I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys did like. I'm keeping it kind of short because I'm still sick and I don't want to be talking the whole time. I need my time. I need to relax so I can get back full time streaming and stuff like that. But guys, you can make easy money. Just be smart, be innovative, hunt for derivatives that have huge metas, and you could always make that 5x, 10x, 50x. You just got to be smart with it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.